Alright, we're live. Sorry. I know I had a game last time, like an indoor game that I was going to, and then it just got away from me from playing again and everything like that. So I'm here. We gotta run it back again, or run it again. Um, we're in week two. Big win in week one against the LA Rams. We probably could have played better, but a win's a win. 31 points isn't bad. It's not horrible. So, maybe we can limit that. And that's kind of what I'm hoping to do today. Limit the giveaways as well and try not to give up a shit ton of points. Be a little bit more efficient on third down. The takeaways were nice, but I doubt we'll have another week like that, especially against T-Law. Because the dude's just a fucking monster, man. If I could have traded for him, I would have. Um, it just wasn't in the cards for us, I guess. I did some formation subs after the game, so I was able to take a look at that and get that taken care of. I want to look at free agents and see if there's anybody really there. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, I'm a fan of, and same thing with James Robinson. But we're gonna probably rock with what we got for now, especially in the running back room. We have a lot of players that we're trying to re-sign. It'll be interesting to see if we can get that done by week 3 when they're all eligible. If not, there might be some off-camera contract negotiations. Just because, it just goes back and forth all the time. Like the Chase Claypool thing from last season too. Like you guys saw, like I tried making it happen multiple times on stream, off stream. It just wasn't gonna work out. So, and they ended up trading him away in real life anyway. So like I guess it worked out for the best. We'll jump into this one and play the full game. This is Sunday night prime time, right? They were rocking some dope unis last time. Let's see what they got. Classic alternate. Color Rush, I'm not a fan of though. I like their like teal blues, but with the blue pants. Let's do this for them. Let's do their home option because they are at home. Let's have them rock that. There we go. I mean, they got some dope helmets. So I was like, let's change this up a little bit. I fucking hate this song. This Madden playlist is trash. It's trash every year. We'll have them rock this. It's like blue for the most part, and then it's got that Jaguar logo on there. It's nice. Oh shit. Son of a bitch, G. You dumb fuck. Alright, let's switch this up again. I was like, I'm sorry, guys. My girlfriend just going crazy over there. Not like anybody's really watching, but if you are, appreciate you. See, this looks sick. I want the blue helmet. They're like blues. Alright, and for us, we might rock our alternates. Yeah, I think we'll rock the alternates. We'll view the Superstar X Factor, see what they got. We got DJ Moore and Patrick Queen rocking reinforcements. Sauce Gardner keeps progressing. Javonte Williams, J.C. Horn, Daniel Carlson, Ryan Stonehouse, of course. They got T-Law. We got George Pickens. Najee, who's going to get more involved today, which I'm happy about. Isaiah Simmons. Brandon Scherf, so it's going to be really tough to get stuff off the edge. Hopefully we can get Aiden Hutchinson coming off the left just to be able to come in and get shit done. And then Jaquan Brisker, who... we got a lot of challenges, actually. We got quite a bit of challenges. We want to get some TFLs with Aiden Hutchinson. We're wanting to get some interceptions and turnovers with JC Horn, right, to progress, because he goes to Superstar X Factor if he gets like 3 turnovers, which I don't think is going to happen. But you never know, especially after the week we had last week. There's our #1 pick in Zach Brennan. What a guy, honestly. The dude had an insane rookie opening game in LA. So I mean, back-to-back games away. I mean, hopefully we get some later part of the seasons with some exciting home games, both primetime games. So that's actually really exciting for us. Yeah, that's tough. See, that's a dope uniform concept with like the light blue helmet and all blue everything else. Like, you know, I've been looking at this year's draft too. It's a big DB draft again. We have good DBs, so like we could potentially trade back in the draft and maybe even look at getting first-round picks next year and just keep stacking them up that way, just because there's no point in us having what we have this year if we're not going to use it on a top 5 pick. Now, that's not to say we won't try to trade up for a top 5 pick, but there's no need, right? There's no need for us to get a top guy this year.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Oh, is that a TFL? No. Oh, it is a TFL. That's 1 TFL for Aiden Hutchinson on the day. Count it. It's right there. Trying to get him up to superstar. That's what it is. I got to get to Patrick Queen here. I did not get to Patrick Queen. Who was I trying to get to? Patrick Queen? Did I not get to Patrick Queen? No, I did not. There's your fucking answer as to why. Give up a big play in less than 30 seconds. That's sick, man. That's fucking sick. I love Madden. I love Madden. It's my favorite game, man. I have over 100 hours in this fucking game for no reason. Kamani Allen's back to return. This is something we haven't done a whole lot of. We're going to take it out. You never know.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19.
You know, you're only going to make a Pro Bowl as a kick return if you take out a lot, I guess. So, 4 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Not a great week for Justin Fields, but I mean, he still got the job done. Do we try to take the top off? Can I get a block? Just enough of one. We get held up right there by Dexter. We're going to run this one with Khalil Herbert. This is not a good run. I don't want to run left or right. We're going to hope for the best here. Try to run towards our left side here, as we have a little bit of an alternate lineup in there. Our offensive line, as well, is a line that's going to be getting switched up quite a bit with our players as well, like who we have in. Right now you see we got Kevin Dotson in at center instead of Joe Tippmann. Oh, we got a stiff arm there with Najee. Can he break through? 11-yard rush there. We got to stop Travis Etienne on offense. That's probably going to be a big thing today. They want us running the ball more with fucking Khalil Herbert, and I'm not a fan of that. pass there to Drake London. He got a touchdown last week, I believe, but he only had a couple receptions, so we're going to try to get him involved a little bit more. Javonte's still the featured back. Can we get to the outside? First rush for 6 yards there. Not a bad run today. He leads the league in rushing yards, I believe, but he also had more than anybody fucking else. So. Just threw it right into the fucking ground. I kept backing up and I didn't like what I had. I should have just tried to roll out. Get Najee back involved. This play gets us no fucking yards. It's probably why, because we can't get any blocks up front. But Onyemata is a player we traded. Let's get a drag route here. Try to do a spin move there. Wasn't going to work. Converted on third down, which is what we want to do. We're going to try to pound the ball in here, I think. I like a Texas route here. I think I got George Pickens corner touchdown. Hit a crossing route. And then let's just send Cole Kmet on a streak. Touchdown. I had Pickens. I had both options. I wanted DJ Moore. I want DJ Moore. I want him to get to 99. I think he's our best player, and you got to get your best player the ball. You got to get your best player the ball. Put it in his hands. We've got Trey Lance as well, who's on a fat fucking contract, and I don't think he's going to re-sign anytime soon, so I might have to look to offload him. I would love to keep him. Definitely think he's a great backup player. Marvin Gaines there. He has the speed to get there. He's going to get involved a bit this year in plays. We're going to run QB spy here quite a bit fucking often now. Oh, please tell me that would have hit the ground. Calvin really rocking 0. Let's check inside. Good little stop there. We need to stop ET in here. I want to get a blitz going.
This defense for the Bears, terrific last week in the season opening victory. And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand.
Another big run. Jaquan Brisker just can't get shit off the fucking edge. We're just getting fucked by this run. It's 5 minutes into the game. We have containment. We have containment the whole way. Let's go over top. TFL there. Who's that getting in the backfield? Is that P. Queen? Oh, Kwity Paye in there to make a play. Let's go over top. Oh, make a fucking play, please. No. JC Horn. I don't know that it switched me on in time to make anything happen. Jalen Johnson coming off the edge is just not something I want. I wish I had Stevenson still in. He's got the better speed. I thought JC Horn would be able to make a fucking play happen. He was there to get the deflection. It just didn't work out for him. 7 minutes in and we got a fucking game. Oh, this is a good fucking return. We lost the ball.
Take care of the ball. All the things he heard all week in practice, he didn't carry over into
Good stop there. Way to make a play, Van Der Esch. We need a sack. We need something that's just going to get us in there.
Second and 10. Now Lawrence.
He got bumped there by Simmons, but that ball was a little bit low there. We got to get in there with Hutchinson. That's really all I care about. Oh, yes. JC Horn, get fucked. Good shit, JC. Way to make up for it. We're going to rock with Najee here for a bit. Can I get a block? Nope. My fucking left guard didn't do jack shit there. Oh, lower the shoulder. I'm air trucking. This can be a big run here. Double A gap. It of course isn't. But we're going to try to keep him in it. Try to run it again to Gilmore. Oh, he just did a shit route there. He bumped off and then went inside. I want a cutback here. That's what I wanted. I'll take the cutback there. 5 rushes for 25 yards. Not bad for Najee. Let's get Dylan, right? Dylan, he's always a big play hitter, right? He's like our DH. The dude goes off. And here it is. Right? Run through his ass. Get fucked. Roughing? Unnecessary roughness? I was like, I'm out of bounds already, right? Half distance to the goal. Let's get Javonte Williams here. We get the run to the outside. We got a block here. I felt like I needed to go back inside. I would love an option here. Because I feel like this guy is going to beat the fucking blocker and we're going to get dicked. Crazy, right? I like this slants though. This quick out to Komet. Pickens might have a touchdown. If you can go into the flat. No, stay on your feet. We're going to go quick. See if we can catch him off guard here. I'm looking. Pickens. Nope, he got bumped. He got bumped. He got fucking bumped. Oh, yes, we get the safety. We'll take it. We were run committing the whole way. Shout out to Kylie, my girlfriend, for viewing. Actually watching today. I'm glad we just didn't fumble. There's no field possession. If you do a punt here, it's good as a kick return, really. Jaden Reed might have a fucking touchdown here. There it is. He got pushed out a little bit towards the outside. They had a good draft class. That's a drafted player. I don't think that's a real dude there. Thank you. Throw it away, please. I mean, I'll run this bench concept. It's just London does not get open off this. Both Jameson Williams and Jaden Reed think they have something here. I'm going to try to get a block off with Dylan and hope for the best. Let's go smart route there, adjustment.
Now Fields, eluding the pressure right.
I just let him straight out of bounds. I don't know why he threw it straight there, but I tried throwing it to Jameson Williams, who was in the right spot there.
His fingers just start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit. I'm thinking about the mental focus. You know, the mental focus. Yeah, that's true. Trying to stay with it. That's true.
Jalen Johnson just can't beat his blocker.
Last week as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21.
If you go low there, Corbett gets a playoff. They did the turnover. They have the 4th down. We're going to cover over top here. I'm going to go on Van Der Esch. Or on Hutchinson. Oh, make a play. Sauce Gardner. We just can't stop them on the run. Like, at all. They just get too big of a push. Zach Brennan's gonna get fucked too. Oh, make a play, Sauce! You're putting your hands behind the fuck. They had a really good draft, and they made a lot of moves in the offseason.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap,
good play in there. I gotta use your Queen more. He's a really good user at this point.
it takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now too. Now Lawrence.
Oh yes, user lurked. P Queen. User lurked. Way to make a play. He reached for that fuck. When we get to the outside, we cannot. Got Mo Cheeks? Kai Cheeks. That's the guy I wanted to draft, actually. Kai Cheeks. Damn. Jaden Reed, first reception of the year for 26 yards. I mean, it's the usual for that guy, right? 14-9. I think we're going to ground and pound this ball. They got a lot of young guys, which I think that's why we're able to move the ball really well over the air. But their defensive line is just brutal with, you know, the real Josh Allen and everything. Run through his ass. That guy got low on the tackle. Who do I have? I had Jameson Williams in. I would love a drag.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right.
User playmaker. Keep going, Jameson. I thought he was going to step out of bounds and we're going to get fucked. Because that would have just killed the drive. We have a big gain here if we can actually get some fucking blocks. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. He's scared of you, Kevin. Kevin Dotson goes down. Some of you don't want to see this early in the season, especially when we have injuries essentially turned off because they're so fucking low. But, you know, everybody here dies. He also never touched anybody in that last drive. He just kept pushing the guy back. And the guy was just, like, zoning out. Bruce sternum, so he's fucking dead. Mooney has a one-on-one. Oh, get juked out your fucking shoes. Push forward, touchdown, spike that shit down. Najee. Showing out. He's a guy I want to get involved more. He's going to get a contract. He's going to get re-signed. Trust me. It's just I don't. I want to keep him. He's just coming back from injury and everything like that as well. Except he himself thinks he's not going to resign because he wants to be the featured back. Yet in real life, we're seeing it happening right now with Najee Harris. He's not a guy you can trust to be your featured back. Great too. Really good too. I'm going to offer him the same contract I offered A.J. Dillon, which is essentially anywhere between $5 to $9 million, I think, a year. It rises. And it's over a long period of time. So, I mean, he's still going to make money. It's just whether or not he wants to. Take it. It's wham. Good shit. J.C. Horn with the TFL. I hope that goes towards him.
It's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Lawrence to throw.
Oh, I was there with Van Der Esch.
And a smart play there. It's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
We're going to cover inside here. I feel like this is going to be a slants concept. And it is. Oh, J.C. Horn. Fuck yes, J.C. 5 interceptions on the season already for J.C. Horn. Player of the year last year, J.C. Horn. Defensive player of the year. He's going to win it again, guys. Oh, Najee's getting involved early here. 10 rushes, 62 yards. He's leading us right now. But because I think right now they're so concerned with our other guys running the ball. I think this is press. We're going to move London out. I'm trying to hike it. I'm trying to hike it. I'm trying to fucking hike it. You can hear me spamming the button. London just didn't go out. That's fine. Gives us more room to work with. We'll get Khalil Herbert involved here. I want to get it to Sammy. I feel like this is man coverage. Jameson Williams might have a touchdown. If we can get the block, we're set here. Go up, Reed. Oh my God. Make a fucking play, Jaden Reed. Jaden Reed went up and mossed that guy. That is beautiful. Did I miss? Okay. I've been less off than that and missed, so. That was beautiful. I gotta take a second look at that. I'm sorry. Let's look at the highlights. 39 yards. Let's take a look at this. Man coverage going up over the top. Who's he on? Is that Kai Cheeks? Gets just owned by Jaden Reed there. Kai Cheeks is a really good player as well. We haven't even taken a look at their defense yet. We'll do that on their next drive. Take a look at their offense as well. I like doing that just because it lets us look at players, we looked at potentially drafting, guys that we're looking at maybe getting. Like, that's Stackhouse, too. They have a really good team here. It's the second quarter here. We'll take a look at their team just real quick because they got monsters on defense. I want to see who they got on offense. Trevor Lawrence, Sam Darnold's here as a second stringer. Wow. Travis Etienne, of course. Tank Bigsby. Derek Parrish, nobody really important there. Christian Kirk's up to an 88. Calvin Ridley back up to an 86. And they got Parker Washington, who I'm sure they probably either had on a team already or they probably moved and got towards free agency. Kendrick Pryor, I'm guessing, is nobody really. And Kevin Austin Jr. They got nobody really outside the top 3 for wide receivers. Evan Ingram's up to an 87, even though, he's not great, I feel. But he got a pretty good career so far. Brenton Strange as well, and Luke Farrell, more of a blocking tight end. Anton Harrison off the left side. No backup left tackle with Kevin Rosenthal. That's really where we got to win the battle. Is probably on the inside. Connor McGovern, of course. 78 though for Connor McGovern is a little disrespectful in my opinion. Probably 81 in reality. Brendan Scherf, solid player. They got a backup right guard coming out, trying to learn from one of the best right guards in the league, and Walker Little outright. They no longer have, was it Cam Robinson? Left end is going to be Joel Orton, a rookie for him. They had a good draft, man. Clelin Ferrell's rocking over here. D tackle-wise, Devon Hamilton, Raymond Voshek. They got Daniel Onyemata as well. David Onyemata. Josh Allen up to an 86. No star dev. And Foyesada Luakan up to an 85. Big fan of Foyesada Luakan. Travon Walker off the opposite edge, especially the way they run their defense. I mean, they're putting a 6-1 basically, or 6-1D. Tyson Campbell, their best player really, with Kai Chiefs coming up with as second. Anthony Averett, I'm pretty sure he used to be the former Raider. Anthony Averett, yeah, former first-round pick for the Raiders. Got released because of gun stuff. He just, threatened fan. And then Ricardo Stackhouse, a player that we were looking at as well, but we just didn't have the privilege of getting him. We went in a different direction. Andre Sisco, a solid free safety there for them as well. And then Rayshawn Jenkins and Antonio Johnson. So not crazy secondary. Dick of the kickers here as well with Logan Cook. It's a solid team, man. It's a really solid team. They'll definitely win their division, I think. I'm going to shift right here with Queen. I think it's going left. Oh, that would have been a fumble had I gotten there. Told you guys I was going right. Went left. Let's adjust over the top here. And that's why. That's why we adjusted over the top. Leighton Vander Esch was left alone. That's all on Vander Esch. That's all on Vander Esch. Patrick Queen loses it right there. That fucking sucks, man. 21 points is really the limit that I want to hold teams to. 21 points, 3 touchdowns. But when they do 3 home runs like that, because the game adjusts for difficulty, which shouldn't be a thing. If you're shit, you're shit. Let's take some time off the clock here. What, there's 11 minutes? Just choose some clock. Choose some cock. Devontae Williams takes a bad hit there, man. Honestly, earlier I thought A.J. Dillon had a touchdown, but we're going to grind out some yards here. We have enough running backs to do so as long as they don't get hurt. It's me knocking on my wooden desk. Let me hike it. I'll throw it away. I didn't want to. Joe Chipman gets hurt. That's our second center. Who's rocking in the middle? Probably Osiris. I'm throwing this immediately to Mooney. It wouldn't let me. I want you to know that. I pressed circle immediately and it wouldn't let me. Joe Tippmann, I have both of my centers on concussions right now. Oh, that's beautiful. Drop it in a bucket. That is beautiful. Toward the outside. Great pass. That would have gotten picked off all last year. Tyson Campbell, too. Like, on their best corner. Oh, Khalil Herbert. Get yours. Get yours. Show why you should be a 1.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They hand this off to Harris. And he's able to get it down.
I think DJ Moore has his X factor on right now.
4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
He's a player you gotta look for, right?
Down here near the end zone. That's a nice job there to hold him up. But I doubt we've seen the last of him on this drive.
DJ Moore's getting 2.
Here's Fields.
That's why he's got to double me. You gotta double him, man. He wins one-on-one coverages. That's what double me does.
Great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
If you guys didn't know, DJ Moore's middle name is him.
This first half has been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying.
We gotta get a stop on defense. One more interception, we score, we get the ball at half. Even if it's just a field goal, it puts us up in a really good possession, good area to just put him out of it.
Absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. Following the
That's so
touchdown,
fast.
ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Yeah, that's right.
No effort to bring this one out.
Ricardo Stackhouse. I thought it was Jerry Stackhouse for a minute.
Offense and ready to take over. But right now we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football.
Immune to
scoring
pressure.
points.
We're gonna try to get there in the backfield with
Defense
Hutchinson.
on rookie mode in this one. We haven't even left the first half, Charles.
Good tackle there by Kenneth Murray. We moved him back to an original number that he had was 54. He wants to be number 9, but Jaquan Brisker's 9. And I found out that there's actually a really important reason that he wears the number 9. So, you know, I gotta let him keep that number. That's a big tackle by Jaquan Brisker. Speaking of which, we're gonna come on here on Brennan and see if he can win a battle against the Pro Bowl guard here. Jair Brown just gets absolutely smoked by the big body Evan Ingram. We should probably make some adjustments here, honestly. Let's go into coach adjustments. Let's go buy overall as normal. Get some aggressive tackles. The flats will drop into 0. Curl flats will go into 5, and hooks will go into 5. Zone coverage will try to match. That never happens. I would love man alignment, but it never works.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the gun, Bigsby.
And Van Der Esch is there to make the play. Van Der Esch is a player I want to get into superstar as well. He had an opportunity last season. I'm not on who I want to be. Now I am. Van Der Esch is there to make another tackle, but T-Law is just dicking us down, man. Zach Brennan off the edge. Can we get something going?
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Gets it off somehow. Come on. Sauce Gardner in there, but I mean, at the same time, I just. Evan Ingram again. It's the only guy he's really throwing to, him and Calvin Ridley. Christian Kirk makes that. I thought that was Ingram.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And the double A gap run. Inside zone on double A gap's going to work all day. Just commit to the run. And we get the sack there. Gerald Dexter? Way to make the sack there. Let's cover outside.
Lawrence will throw.
I was in there with Hutchinson. I think it was enough. I dove early. Glad it wasn't a foul penalty. Because we've seen less get called. Let's go underneath.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
It's over me. Fuck! I should have stayed home. I should have stayed home. I should have stayed home, but at the same time, look at this. This is just great hip control. Look at this. Look at this throw. Just off the back foot. Off the front foot, better yet. Just, you know, absolutely put the laser on. If I stay home with Van Der Esch, I'm there. 93, that Whitley has got to dive.
And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score.
I need a block field goal, man. Just something to make me feel good about myself.
Lead is down to 2. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it resulted in a touchdown for Jackson.
We need another pick. In the second half, it'd be really nice to get something.
Escapes the defender.
Really good return there.
Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. DJ Moore headed back out as the Bears.
3 receptions, 58 yards, and 2 touchdowns. DJ Moore still has double me activated.
We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain it?
You don't.
So in this situation,
If this is zone, they're fucked.
maybe have a third person in the area.
I fucking overthrew him. Tevin Jenkins is out. What is going on? Double me is gone, unfortunately. Jameson wants the ball here. Jaden Reed's got a zone through the inside. Can we get him the ball? He's just so fast. He was such a good pickup. If you can trade for this man, do so. Keep Tevin Jenkins in. Half of our fucking team's injured. That's gonna be the 2-minute warning. Let's get rid of 2 clock and let's go tempo probably. Bunch press here is nice. I like that route from Gilmore. I just don't think anything happens. Oh, too easy. Jaden Reed. Guys, I'm telling you, the man's a monster. The man's a monster. He's not even one of my top 4 wide receivers. Perfect throw. Look at that. Oh, up over both of them. You got to take advantage of rookies, right? Especially rookie corners. You got to look for those matchups. The linebacker was staying home, and I was like, I'm going to look over the top here. 4 passing touchdowns, by the way, for Justin Fields.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jacksonville offense gets the ball back. Travis Etienne and company head back out there. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing. And that is really unusual.
Gonna be here on Jack Sanborn. You would think with the amount of the corners that we have, we'd be able to just control everything, but that's just not the case, man. Like, they're incompletion. He's trying to turn around midair. I'm gonna call a timeout here. We have to. We gotta slow him down. We scored too quickly is the problem. We're able to hit him here, but he keeps the clock in play. Are we gonna go to the huddle here? Yeah. Let's go default there. Go aggressive, and let's try to strip the fucking ball. Go default because nothing else works. I love how we switched that up, but now we're still going into a man defense. Oh, yes, TFL. Is that Aiden Hutchinson completed? That is Aiden Hutchinson completed. Good for him.
Use their first timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this.
We're going to try to be on Queen here.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in.
They got to call a timeout.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Trying to take the top. Oh, yes! J.C. Horn with the pass deflection. I needed one more.
Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week.
That would have been sick to have him get that. What's a good defend the short pass? I need a zone, man. I'm guessing he's going over here. I was guessing ETN or Evan Ingram the whole way. Try to ice him.
After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
Nope. We're gonna get the ball here. See if we can get a kick return touchdown. I've had one, I think. Right, I've had one with Jaden Reed, I think. And we'll take it. We're still up. We get the ball at the half. We've given up 31 points. I would rather not allow any more. The rushing yards is just what's fucking us. We're doing great over the air, though.
Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium.
Hoping Tennessee's winning that one. Tennessee won that one. Good for them. Mac Jones, no interceptions. Ezekiel Elliott, 46 yards, but that's about it. Juju Smith-Schuster with a big game. Isaiah McKenzie with a big game for him. Jets, J.E. Oh. Aaron Rodgers threw 4 touchdowns. No interception, or 1 interception, but. Who won it for them then? Their defense? Kick return touchdown as well? Joe Burrow only had 2 touchdowns. The Raiders lost by 1. KC just shit on Cleveland. Carolina, 31 points. No, like they're like 1-11 right now. So like, what are we doing here? Go run inside, I guess. Better inside run blocking, and then defend the inside run. But I feel like they're going to throw the ball more because they're down. That Lloyd dude has a bunch of tackles just purely off of kick returns. Let's rock with the game plan here. DJ Moore is injured. I'm hoping it's nothing more than a little ankle sprain, maybe. Forearm bruise. Pickens is gonna get the ones now, which is good. I like Pickens. I gotta hit Pickens immediately. Comes down with it. First reception of the day for Pickens.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they? They tune it up. They know why they do it.
I'm throwing it away. I was like, I'm throwing that away. 1,000%. Strained tricep. Will not be able to return for this game. He got his touchdowns for the day, I guess. That's the important part. You know, but it's still a big loss for us in this game. We're hoping he's not out for a lot more. Juke to the outside. Can we keep going? Pickens is probably going to get a touchdown here. Go get it. You got to let the big guy go get it. One-on-one right there. I trust Pickens. Williams cannot find anything on the ground today. They have game plan for him amazingly. I think because of last year, or like last week, I guess. I think if... Can I get a corner out? Let me hike the fucking ball after I call it audible. Damn, bro.
Accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Let's just try to run. Can it bounce to the outside? Yes, we can. Maybe a hard cut probably would have been better there. Let me identify the mic. I need a block there. That's the guy. There it is. Coach wants us to go for 2. I am the coach. I mean, I don't mind this. Jake Lennon holds on for it. He got a 2-point conversion last week, too. You know, it's interesting now with like what our game plan is here for the rest of this game. It's basically just wind out the clock. I understand that, but at the same time, like, it's so difficult because you're trying to not go into prevent defense, but then by doing so, your players are going into prevent defense. I'm gonna cover inside here. Oh, fucking Sauce Gardner, you dumb piece of shit. I don't actually mean that by Sauce Gardner. He's my favorite corner I've seen in the league ever. I don't typically like corner. Actually, the last guy I liked on defense that was a secondary player was maybe Bob Sanders. Maybe Bob. Actually, Bob Sanders probably it. I didn't like Champ Bailey. I thought he was a chump. Didn't like, personally, Darrelle Revis. I didn't like Revis Island. Wasn't a big fan necessarily of... Oh, fuck. These corner routes are fucking me. Wasn't a big fan of Jalen Ramsey, personally. I think he's a good player. Just loved getting him in Madden. Probably the closest thing that I've had since Sauce, but... I mean, Sauce Gardner is a guy I'm trying to trade for every year, man. He's dope. I like the kid. We just cannot tackle or shit. Brexton Strange there with an injury, and that looks like a bad one, man.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last.
So many injuries on this field, man.
Staff takes a look. We'll step aside. Second and a couple.
I'm covering left.
Back to the ground with ETN.
Sauce is there to make a tackle. Sauce, I'm rocking 2-3. I really wanted to move him to 1, but I think Justin Fields is 1. So I couldn't do that. And then the other thing I thought, Sauce would be a good 2-3 just because, it's like a Jordan number. Oh, make a fucking play, Jaquan Brisker. He dropped it. Parker Washington with the drop there. Big one for us. Caught a break. We're going to rock a 3-4 here.
On second down, Lawrence.
Oh, get fucking lurked. Pick 6. Easy reads. You know what Bengal says, right? Green eggs and ham. 1 fish, 2 fish. Red fish, blue fish. This is all me, by the way. Moved off of Trenton Simpson, moved him out into the open field. Started covering over on Evan Ingram. Moved over towards Christian Kirk. Big interception there. That guy on the right side didn't even run. He was just like, eh. Which is more realistic. Because on PATs and stuff like that, they really don't run off the edge that much. They used to. Or sometimes in like tight games they will. But if it's like the first one of the day, they're like, nah, like there's no point. Especially at this point, they're like, they're up 21 points. There's no point in it. Now, if it was for me to get 3 points to potentially win the game, yeah, they're running their ass off. Evan Ingram with the drop there. I was trying to switch over towards my left outside linebacker, or technically my right outside linebacker. Left on my screen, left on your screen, but right on the field, I guess. To try to get over on that coverage, it just did not work out. I'm going to go Trent Simpson here again. That's the guy I needed to cover, but I mean, Calvin Ridley's got really good speed. Like, really incredible speed. There's no way my guy was going to get there.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
Just a strip would be sick, man. Travis Etienne has had his way with us today. Aiden Hutchinson out there in coverage. Wasn't hoping for him to do that, but, I'm glad it worked out. Calvin Ridley with 134 yards on the day. It's the same guys beating us. We gotta just scream. That's a great play. Is that Jack? That was Aiden Hutchinson. What a guy. He's having a day, man.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Oh, he just got fucking burnt. Sauce Gardner got burnt. I went underneath. I should have gone over the top, especially on man-on-man coverage. Calvin Ridley has over 150 yards and a touchdown on the day. It's just upsetting to me, man. But, like, Madden before, like, it didn't matter. Like, if your team was better, you would just shit on the CPU. Like, you didn't have to try as hard, I guess. But then I guess, it does get boring. But who gives a fuck, right? There's so many boring games in the NFL anyway. Love that. Boy, Seven Ludicon wearing 23, and he's just a fucking meat mountain right there.
It's pretty light, right? So keep giving it to him and let him do his work. It's not going to slow him down.
If it's light for me, it's definitely light for him. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
That's pass interference. That has to be pass interference.
Incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, obviously they never want to see penalties.
Boo! Eat a dick, like. I definitely initiated that contact, but that's neither here nor there. I saw what the ref saw. Right? Like, if you ever get arrested, right? What you did is not whether you did it or not. It's what the judge decides you did. I think if Williams cuts inside, he has a good play here. He didn't cut it off. Somebody catch the fucking ball there, please. There's two of you fucks. To the outside, jukes in. Good little move there from Khalil Herbert. He's been involved really well today. Can't complain with him, man. He's trying to run with the Najee there. We can't get a guy over 100 yards for shit today. Really good linebackers for them, man. Pickens might have a touchdown here. I thought that was going to be a pick six. That should have been a pick six. Luckily, I threw that with some fucking heat. I tried to throw it low. It just didn't work out. 3rd and 7. Oh, Harris, you're running backwards, you dumb fuck. I don't know what's going on there. That was just a bad snap. Run through his ass. Oh, reach for it more, Najee. Let's get Justin Fields to pick a play. I wish he had more option plays. I liked it before our old one did. Damn. I hope he's okay. He got fucking popped.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out.
They're probably going to come down the field and score another touchdown. We're probably, if we don't stop them, they're going to score. Like, it's that simple. It's not going to be a 3 and out. I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? If you don't stop them, they're going to score. But basically what I'm saying is that, like, we can't stop them right now. We haven't been able to get full momentum either, which is upsetting. Good tackle there. Calvin Ridley's just dicking us, man. 160 yards.
Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB or former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive you're like, oh, he got the best of us?
We just can't tackle in the backfield, man. Doesn't matter what it is. If he had 30 rushes for this, I'd understand. He just doesn't. That's the part that pisses me off, is that he doesn't. He doesn't have those numbers. I'm here because Ingram's here.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 30.
Doesn't matter. You tackle early, he's just going to juke out of it.
Yards rushing for now as his big night continues. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. ETN once more.
Good TFL there. 3-4 more of those. 3-4 more of those. I feel better about myself. Like, sure, he had over 140 rushing yards, but he ran the ball 20-something times.
Now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
Good play, pass break up there. Jalen Johnson. He's a guy I've really liked. There's not too many complaints I had about him last season. I probably did, but didn't remember them. I complained more about Jaquan Brisker than I think Jalen Johnson.
Not a good look. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Quiddy Pay in there also. Big play from him earlier. Another big play here too. Marvin Gaines is a player I want to get involved as well. That dude's a monster. That dude's scary.
Here's Allen.
Damn, Kamani Allen just can't get shit going for him.
40-yard punt, 6 on the
He's got 97 speed, like 94 XL. Really good player, man. Really fast.
Offense worked their way back onto the field. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the one touchdown.
We're going to try to take this deep into the fourth quarter. It's going to be tough to do so. They're just ready for every run we've had today.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that's
They want me to take the top off here with Drake London. I don't love this.
looking to throw on second down. Fields. Over the middle, complete.
That's a big body tie end, too.
They work this to the 29.
Look at that draft class. Zach Brennan, big guy. Tavarius Gilbert as well. We drafted his teammate later in the draft. Wayne Sanders picks up 4 there. We got to get our tight ends more involved. I had a player last year that I drafted that was a tight end that was really, really good. I wish I would have played more games in that third season because that dude popped off. Forget his name. He was like Neil something.
Offense on third down tonight. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7.
Reach for it, Najee.
It's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
That's the gap I want to take.
They're going for it. This is Harris. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on
Yeah.
4th. They executed it for 9.
The game has me running up the clock now. Darnell Mooney has nobody covering him.
A play fake now. Fields to throw. Looking deep here for Mooney.
I mean, I had 2 options there. I would have liked if Mooney would have just gone and my other guy would have stayed, but it didn't work out that way because of the way that the coverage was set up on my part.
For not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one falls incomplete.
And he'll be taking
3rd down again. We're the worst team on 3rd down situations. So
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
Mooney makes the reception there, but 4th and 1 again.
Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
on 4th down. Fields rolling to his right.
Oh, yep.
Poor decision there, and it's going to be
That foi essa Lua Khan. I had a perfect game going too. That sucks. Because I know Fields can make that throw. I should have just ran for the first. I had the space. But he was coming across. I saw him into this deep zone here. Which typically what happens is your guy will throw it over the linebackers. And he just threw it straight fucking at him. He put that on a rope right to the linebacker. So
It appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he
good
is
pass break up there by by Jeremy Chin.
Hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available. He's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
I want to be on Vander Esch.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down.
Good pass break up there. Jaquan Brisker on the bigger guy there.
And incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
good. Finally, we get there. Jeremy Chin gets half a sack. He's a guy I want to get to superstar as well. Honestly, if I could have every guy on superstar X Factor, that'd be sick. We're gonna go hard flats here with Brendan. Actually, he's going deep. Simmons. Oh, can we bring this one back? Isaiah Simmons is not a guy that gets thrown at a lot. When you're 6'4", 225 pounds, I think he's closer to 240 in real life. He dropped weight to play corner.
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience.
That's just a bad fucking throw, man. I wish I could get that in there. He got beat too. He's coming underneath and we're going over the top and it just is not working. You gotta throw the ball, right? It's second down. Pickens wants one deep.
Here's one deep for Pickens. This is caught inside the 15.
Kai Cheeks is getting fucked. Get him out. Like, I mean, I guess that's how he's gonna get better. But at the same time, like, at the beginning of that play, like, he's head tapping. Look at him. He's got his hand set up. He's like, hey, look at me. And George Pickens is a big guy, but I mean, for him to do this, like, untouched, unfazed, nobody on him, like, that's when you know it's bad, man.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
That's when you know it's real bad.
The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tiny 2-play drive that time. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it.
Cincinnati 2-0. Bam.
And it'll come out to the 20.
I mean, you could probably put Ricardo Stackhouse out there.
Calvin Ridley and the Jaguars back onto the field. He's north of 150 yards in the.
I mean, stats-wise, I mean, Justin Fields has played great. Trevor Lawrence has played great. It's just the interceptions are what's killing him.
Enjoying himself, and it's the type of game that you get locked into a pretty good groove.
Let's rock inside.
May not be record-shattering, but it's the type of game that you accumulate that throughout a season, you're gonna be one of the top receivers in the game.
Maybe I should have rocked outside. The shading in this game is just so wrong.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. Lawrence. A short throw.
Because the way that shading works is like if a guy's running like a straight line and you go inside shade, then if the quarterback runs him, like throws it to him, and like let's say the guy's lined up on the right side, right? You have a wide receiver lined up on the right side, you do inside shade, and it's a streak, it's just a straight running play. When you shade inside, what's going to happen is your guy's going to be on the left side of him because you're shading to the inside. If shade outside and the quarterback throws it, he's going to throw it to the inside because you're shading to the outside, so that means he has the inner gap. If you do it over the top, that guy's going to try to play in front of him, which exposes you to comeback routes, anything underneath that he might play, anything like that. You do a underneath, right? If you do an underneath, then what's going to happen is he's going to try to go deep over the top because he knows that you're not going to play as high of a zone. That guy should be dead. Like, I wish there was more realistic injuries rather than Joe Tippmann and Kevin Dotson getting non-football injuries, right? Bruce Sternum, you mean they're getting concussions from not even touching the ball? Evan Ingram is just taking this as well. That was a really wonky ass play too, because if you look at it, he basically gets a pick off of the center here. Right, Etienne throws a block low, which causes our runner here to not be able to go, because Van Der Esch is in the way, and Patrick Queen can't get back either. Everything else is covered. Parker Washington got a really good run off of Jalen Johnson there. He just didn't see it deep.
That completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right
I'm going
now,
left.
everyone really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new
Trying to come down underneath on Kirk.
First down, but this this one winds up to be incomplete. But at this point, down big, you'd have to
A.J. Dillon's a player I'd like to see here in the second half. Patrick Queen's going to get involved here, covering left to right. Oh, yes, Simmons. He's the guy I wanted to win cornerback of the year last year, and he just didn't. He was top 3, I guess. He just does not get the ball thrown at him. He's just shut down corner. He's a 0 corner. That's why I put him the number 0.
Starting on the ground with Herbert.
Oh, good little run here, Herbert.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
We're going to try to just throw no interceptions here, and you can't throw interceptions if you're running the ball right.
Stay on the ground this time, it's Williams. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Kai Cheeks and then to make a third tackle of the game.
Back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop?
Najee might be the only guy to get over 100 today. He's also had a shit ton of carries, but
Jags with 5 in the secondary now on third down. Here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right.
oh, way to hold on to it, Drake London.
Have the Bears first down.
I think he had a touchdown there.
There on third down, he winds up giving 7. Fields now to throw. Flush to his right.
That's just a shit throw. That's on me.
Off the mark, 2 for
London, like, you don't gotta get mad at, like, the coverage there. It wasn't the coverage, it was on me.
This is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can
My own guy tackled me there.
It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
You're looking for a corner right here.
That's complete to Moore.
Can we not get that, man? Jesus.
Short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping them.
Can we not get it? How do we not get it?
And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna challenge it. I don't think we win it. It's upheld, of course. They don't even review it. Before in old Maddens, they used to like do this animation where they would bring out the chain game, and like they would have people measure it out. Like it was sick. Oh, I'm right there with Patrick Queen. We just can't tackle, apparently. We fucking suck ass at tackling. And you're like, well, gee, you have enough fucking aggressive tackling. My guys are monsters. I was like, I don't think you realize this. My guys are fucking units. I have a corner, right, who has 2 interceptions in this game, right? His name is Isaiah Simmons. He's 6'4", 200-some pounds. But we just can't fucking cover Calvin Ridley. Right? Who's like skin and bones if you've seen the guy. I'm not saying I'm anything better, but at the same time, like, I know for a fact that I'm a bigger dude than Calvin Ridley.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Now the Bears going to use the second of their
Get the hands
timeouts.
team out there.
That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it.
They're just blitzing, plugging in the field. One-on-one coverage on the outsides. I can hit him with a screen here and it'd probably be a touchdown.
That one goes incomplete. He's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance.
Oh, if I'm not throwing off my back foot there, I think that's a touchdown. Well, I know it's probably a touchdown. We'll try it here.
Now it's Fields. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Run through him.
He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now.
Just can't.
Throwing it.
My thing is, like, I'm looking for head taps, right? I'm looking for guys that want the ball, right? Like, I like that they call for it because it shows me that they care. It shows me that they want to get open. But at the same time, like, you got to be able to do your shit.
Pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show off their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described.
99 yards for Najee. Can we get him to 100?
They're powering through and they're controlling.
We might get him to 100 right here. I know, George. Okay.
Again, it's Harris on second down, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's third.
George Pickens wants this, and I understand why.
Operating from the gun, Fields escaping the pressure.
Just throwing it away. I'm going for these kids.
Decision there, no one open. He just throws it away, and that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Herbert.
Just need a first.
Able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Just a gain of 3.
Dylan gets one.
Certainly taken as they convert on fourth down. Back to throw. Fields. Flushed out right.
I tried throwing it away. I couldn't because I can't get a right guard or a right tackle to stay in the game long enough.
Just creating a disaster.
That sucks.
That one goes 16 yards in the wrong
Damn.
direction. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, throw the ball. The fuck is his game plan, man?
We welcome you back. They've got a second and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's second and 20. Looking to throw. Fields.
Damn, dude. I just can't get anything. I think Jameson had a touchdown there.
Bring up a third down. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Not that I have a choice.
It's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Yep. Rashawn Jenkins. I just couldn't get coverage at all. Just cover over the top, guys. Hope for the best. If it's underneath, good for them. See, that's the main coverage that I need there.
They've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room.
Just Jeremy Chin. Give me another interception. That'd be sick. Going left here. Simmons. I think if he had tip drill, he gets it. He just didn't.
And this is a situation where as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking.
Of course. Jalen Johnson, that's probably the only knock I got against you today, man.
Lawrence going to throw again. And he'll get it right back
I didn't have time to set up a play. But what's stupid is that if the CPU does it, it can't let me hike the ball until they're set. But yet when I try to get set, it doesn't work. Isn't that interesting?
Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
How am I not murdering people? This is assault. Did you see that?
Go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Now Lawrence to throw.
Oh, yes. Simmons. What an animal. What an animal. Throw deep.
And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
I don't know why. Jaden Reed started coming back, and then I threw it over his head. Can't tell you why that happened. I wish I could. I wish I had an answer. But
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Wow. That was a great play. That was a great play. I thought that was easy.
They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
One play action. Fields. Able to find the open man. That's good.
Give Mooney some yards here.
This all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Hike.
Off play action. Fields.
Ah, damn. That would have gotten me over 500 yards, which would have been sick. 2 interceptions. I can live with one of them. The last one that I threw was on me. I can live with the one of them. I threw it on a dot when I should have thrown it over the top. The other one, I was just being greedy. No BS ones. Last week, there were some BS ones. There was ones that I was throwing, and I'm like, how? But, hey, shit happens, I guess.
So for the Bears, it's a dream start. 2 wins.
2-0 on the season. Can't say that's how it worked out last year. Najee Harris was a yard away from 100 yards. That's kind of the disappointing part. DJ Moore is injured, so we'll take a look at that. See how long he's going to be out for. I'm hoping it's not more than a week. I'm hoping better yet it's no time at all. And Wayne Sanders is going to get an upgrade point here. We're going to go vertical threat. We need him to just get better at, getting open down the field. Marvin Gaines gets one, which is impressive, actually, because he's not really a guy that plays a whole lot. Look at how scary this dude looks, especially with the back brace going on, too. He's played quite a bit of plays now. We'll view the breakout player. I'm hoping, Coach, football is simpler than people think. It's about one-on-one matchups. The better man always wins. After today's game, I don't think there's anyone better than me. Please, give it to me. Superstar X Factor for J.C. Horn. That's amazing. 2,000 XP for my defensive backs. It's going to go a long way, especially after this week's training. Let's go to Camp Standout. Let's go Aiden Hutchinson. Please, give me some. Oh, it's one of these bullshit things. It's been quite a journey from camp to preseason to now, and I feel like everything is coming together. This is only the beginning, Coach. And I got to read these fast because they go quick. The progress you've made has been incredible to witness. You've been the perfect example of how much hard work and dedication can pay off for everyone on the team. It's going to give bonus XP to him. I don't give a shit about the bonus XP. Oh, there we go. That's what I care about. Getting the superstar dev trait for Aiden Hutchinson. We traded for him. Made a big trade. And, it was definitely worth getting them out here. We got some stuff on the talent tree here. We're going to try to get some defensive coordinator stuff. Get the full blitz going there. It's going to be a while before we're able to get any of the stuff. Really taken care of. But you know what? It's slowly getting there. We're slowly building, right? That's what we're trying to do, is slowly build, right? And I think with the offensive play schemes that we have from a guy like Sean McVay and a guy like um, Ron Rivera, we can definitely make shit happen. Advance to the next week. We should definitely be a playoff team. Mock Draft 1's coming out. We'll see how that goes. We'll see what's expected. We probably don't have anybody really great. Armand Dunlap, really? David Middleton's a guy I'm looking at, personally. No QB going top 5. Gabriel White's a really good QB. He's got some pretty good stats, man. Grade 2 elite strength, grade 2 elite throw power. That's really what it is. That throw power is really the important part there. And then also from what we can see, the medium accuracy, deep accuracy, like to be already in the 80s, high 70s is just ridiculous coming out as a rookie. Because like my Justin Fields didn't even have that last year. He had to throw like 5 touchdowns in a game just to be able to upgrade stuff. Let's take a look here. Can I look at the injury report? Nobody, so thank God everybody's back. You know, just a couple bruised sternums. Review the weekly awards. Isaiah Simmons gets it. That's dope for him. That's awesome for him. Brock Purdy gets it. Really deserving. He's a guy I'm happy who got upgraded. And we got some upgrades on here for some players. Aiden Hutchinson being one of them. Of course, I think I just keep going speed rusher, right? Making better at what he's already good at. I say that all the time, and then I never do it for some guys. But it's because I want him to get better at like other stuff. Like Isaiah Simmons probably could have been like an 88 if I had just kept going at the same stuff. But I keep doing man for him. I think it doesn't matter in this case, because his slot still goes up, but I want his zone coverage now to get big, but I have to go with zone coverage a bunch of times. When if I go with slot, I know for a fact that his slot's going to go up even more and more and more, and then I can get other stuff going there for him. So, big week for him. That's awesome, man. 11 players ready to negotiate contracts here. Javonte Williams, one of them. J.C. Horn's one of them. Najee's one of them. Leighton Vander Esch. A lot of these guys want contracts. I'm not accepting any options because option contracts suck. They're like crazy high when it's like I could just negotiate a better contract for them. Let's start this one. What's it looking like? 5-year deal. I want a 7. Can I get a hometown discount? I think like 13 million here. And like 20 million here. This is a big contract to offer somebody too. Remaining cap space goes down. It's a 1-year deal. Gives me like nothing. Over 7 years is not bad. He gets 14 million this year. At the end of it, he's making 25. So it's nothing crazy. I like this. Damn. He wants an even better deal. He wants 195 million. I submitted you an offer. J.C. Horn's getting a 7-year deal. I'll give you 7 million in salary if you take like 5 million here, dude. He's not going to. I know this. I can't even offer it. I don't have the money to. I don't even have the money to offer him a contract because this one that's submitted here is what's coming through. So because I submitted this Justin Fields one, it won't let me submit other ones, which is by far the stupidest thing in Madden. Because you should be able to negotiate multiple contracts, and then if you're like, well, hey, you didn't sign the fucking paper, so we're not going to accept that. We're going to have to renegotiate, right? You can do it in FIFA, which is really nice. You can be like, hey, I want these 10 players, and let's say all 10 of them agree, well, you're like, well, I really only need 6 of them. So you're like, I'm going to agree to 6 of these, and the other ones you're going to be like, hey, like, we're not going to make this deal happen because you didn't agree to the paperwork in time. So because you didn't agree to it, you got fucked. But it's like at the same time, like, between me having this 83 rated guy and this 84 rated guy in FIFA, I'd rather take the 83 overall guy who's going to make $15,000 less, but because he agreed to it and plays the same position, even though he might be a year older, I mean, it just works out better for everyone. So, shit like that happens all the time. I just don't know why it can't in Madden. So, we'll adjust it. We'll fix it. We'll see if we got to re-sign on contracts, and we'll get that shit done. But for now, I'll let you guys go. Have a good one, and peace. Subscribe, like, do what you got to do. I know you won't, but for whoever does watch this, just know I appreciate it. Have a good one.